Okay, out of all the All I live in CBR, this is one of the weird articles I've read in my life. Okay, may not weird, may not be kind of contradicting, because it's saying that with Marvel D2 would be better if we try a new title, which, in one respect, that's not bad in theory, but I hate to push it about, this had a lot more bigger problem than what you guys are talking about. Like, I get what you want to read until. I like you try it well, but sometimes people wonder where the classic as well. It's not that hard. But honestly, the problem you want to more, see, they feel to make new titles like they're good. Okay, they're the good book out there, man. The Hawk number was good. Superman made up Superman page and all that. I can't get bullshit. And there's somebody but I can't let them like this after catch and put them to do it into the hole. Which that's another camera itself, but honestly, we're not gonna talk about that shit. If I talk about that, this will be a 3-hour video and bring real time to this shit. So yeah, should be fun. Let's go come back to this shit. Let's get part of the story. Hey again, man, to everyone, and what more did you be bad? We try a new title. Yep, again, that was not mine. Yep, we trying anything. We have to want to like more did you I look we need back to the good emails, but the time I get back to the good email, back to the good email. Don't be there. By the way, more did you have I can say this. Alright, can we have message? Can we cut up for a message and just at the computer? We got to get back in these days. No, I'm not saying on the whole bad. That's a good book out there. Adam and Boy too. That was fantastic. Then Age of shit. Age of God. That book can have a shit book of shit. She would have been good. Actually, been medium. Like this one, good book out there. They're good. It's not all like doom and gloom. Adam and Boy. That's one book I covered. That was great. The book was fantastic. Okay, I don't cover that at 4 like I wanted to. I really do cover that at 4, but the main other book kept me got boring on out. It's a great book. That's first stuff in it. Right? There's a good book out there. However, there's a bad book out there that people are insane. Now, why am I talking about actually some B-list and A-list books about the ass? I bring it up more because that's the argument into me, and I do what talk about it. And I want to do because see someone has their argument with certain argument that they do at the kind of make sense, but it don't make sense. Again, what's a minute? Oh, you'll find out later. So, do you want to buy anything news? Yep. So, enjoy the show. See ya. Alright, as you can tell my intro, actually, you can tell my intro about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's just start. According to the article I have here from CBR.com, I go, when more did you be bad when you try new titles? Yep. When more band will give up an for a week's story, the killer rated 2 events at DC. That's why I saw a book, which I agree, I'm saying it was a good book. It's better than it was the best book we had in years. Way better than that before we have a decade. Who cares? That's 9 points. Okay, that's what there was not mine. Continue. According to the article I CBR, what is it? Quote, for Marvel and DC comment, the recent publishing error having rightful with fan criticism over the treatment of various characters and titles. No shit, Sherlock. I haven't seen it for years. Like, what do you expect? Like, I'm a kumbaya? No! It's been very frustrating and stupid and it's my skull. Continue. Whether it's questionable creative team, bad character arcs, or plot development that readers hate. No shit. The fandom has never been louder. Of course the fandom is louder, but we've been around for years. That's not anything new. It's been doing it for decades in the 60s and 70s, 80s. Okay, not the 60s, 70s, 80s. More during the early 90s, which you found when everyone went to shit. Continue. Again, not all comic books are bad. Like I said before, there's some good shit out there. The indie stuff been good. Like Invincible has been fantastic. Spawn's been good so far finally. Spawn everybody got back on track finally. And it's a good book out there outside the Big 2. Like there's a book out there besides Big 2 you can check out. It's not that hard. The comic industry itself is just another can of worms and still I don't want to talk about that, but honestly, that's another day. Okay, now that's another topic another day. Continue. Plot development that we hate, the fan never letter. However, much of what fans say they want had always been a part of Big 2. No shit, Sherlock. They need to try some new titles. That was not mine. Yep. Marvel and DC Comics are no stranger to fan controversy, especially when it comes to sensitive issues like deaths, marriages, and creative teams working on the best-selling titles. Yep. Understandably, people with a long-term emotional and financial investment in the work of Batman, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men can take what they see as a bad creative direction impersonally. Oh! Really? You think? No shit, Sherlock. We're your first crew. Who cares? Continue. The last 10 years have had plenty of development that turned readers away from the most treasured series and some vowed never to return. Some plot point, like the death of Peter Parker, understandably made that Peter Van quit the main Spider-Man book, then German once he returned. Wait, stop! What the fuck did that happen? I know that happened as in the main unit. Oh, wait, they were referring to the Superior Spider-Man nausea, aren't they? Aren't they? Yeah, I suspect them, but you ignored one more day the problem, and it was Superior Spider-Man problem too. Like, we all need to check. Right now, I remember, well, yes, Superior Spider-Man did cause me to freak out, but see, I know that story was only going for Doc Ock to be the main character of the main book, and not Peter Parker. And I do Peter Parker, it was Doc Ock's story, and honestly, as a fan of Spidey, I just felt, why? What the point? That was stupid, and it was a bad death. If you want to help Peter Parker, have people die with a badass, not die after what video after a villain wins. That bullshit's stupid. Over Spider-Man, that Spider-Man way better than the main shit you ever did. But it didn't matter, give my time anyway, so you get it there. Who cares? That's another day. Continue. How many readers are concerned to make one key mistake. They don't migrate toward different titles to see if they can find what they're looking for in new heroes and creators. Wait, what? Whatever. Even while fans are led by the high-profile runs, Blaine's story are falling by the wayside. Okay, they're not entirely wrong about that. Like, okay, as much as I hate the minutes, they do make a good point about actually with some other titles out there that are good. And I've saying for years, we need some more like good viewers Pokemon ever. Especially Beard, I think it could be good. But to be fair, Beard could be bad as well. Nail mining on the new hero, it much like that idea. It kind of figured out the point of insanity, and we never got to recover new heroes. Which is sad. That project had potential. It potentially goes away, but then it went downhill. Again, it wasn't a bad idea. It was just a bad execution. But to be fair, that is another way for another day. That's another topic that's so new heroes failed. But honestly, I don't want to talk about that. We don't. Continue. The other say go. How Marvel and DC made A-List books controversial. Their words, not mine. Yep. The last decade have been lined with controversy made at DC and Marvel. At DC and Marvel? Do I mean at DC? You know what? Who cares? Yeah. Don't worry about that. I understand. It should be because I want. But okay, you know what? That's a bullshit. I know. But what the fuck? But honestly, as far as that's concerned, you know, I think like that's not lame enough. I can tell lame that article. But honestly. Then in that entire long about that shit. Continue. Yep. Thanks to what has perhaps been the single most experimental era in comics. Epic like their word on my all new given Marvel with that film mystery, DCU, the New 52, Future State, and the X-Men Control era have been inadvertently created one-shot hate dynamic for many fans. Wait. Stop. Maybe on month you guys enjoy the CBR that DCU they only did that they did it after a holdover for New 52 for them to get that shit again and do rebirth. DCU as it went nowhere with that giant shit idea that's stupid because everybody's getting. That makes no sense. You can't this story can't go in a story became the mining story. It made no fucking sense. DCU failed because of a bad idea on day one. That would then say that no. The New 52 must survive because reasons. It failed. DCU failed because of a bad idea on day one and no one knew what the hell they were doing. That thing was just like creative continuity, which again creativity is not a bad idea, but without continuity it won't matter. It would what the fuck. Especially with an ongoing universe. That is why DCU failed. New 52 had succeeded. Well, okay, New 52 did succeed at their first, but then that phased out because it was a bad idea and there was no real. What the fuck made no fucking sense. Future State was in the whole idea for 5G, which all failed. Like, I go on and on why these areas failed, but we had every time that shit. But at Baldur, the examples, those examples are actually not good and they're not bad examples. But see, at the same time, no, they do make sense. Those ideas were experimental. But the New 52 had 5 years and that figured out real quick with that kind of merge. After the Krakoa era started good Hickman. Hickman enjoyed it was good. Until it went to hell. Which even they admit it went to hell. What they say, and I quote from them, not me, they say, quote, for example, where some found the X-Men could go an interesting and fresh take on mutant heroes, others criticized it for lowering the stakes and deviating too far from who his heroes are. The loss of Jonathan Hickman as the chief architect didn't help the comic either. Then along by that, I agree that the Hickman loss was disappointing and just kind of sad, depressing, because he was telling a good story, but then Mo fuck it up. Which ended up shocking me because what the fuck it up, because the king the fucking Emily up. You started good and you fuck it up. Continue. Despite this, many readers who complained delighted about the creative issues in their favorite books are the fans who are least likely to actually drop those comics. This isn't surprising since the sequential, that's a hard word, but not sorry. Nature of comics often leads to a collector mentality. Okay, there's a long way that part, but I don't give a damn. I'm not a collector. All I care about is good stories. Like, I'm a fan of collecting I trade paper or hardcovers. So, I don't get a logic. Who cares? Continue. However, making the jump to new titles can make a lot of fans much happier. Yep. Even DC citing Brian Michael Bendis, Superman, had an issue and fans were unhappy about the return of Joel. Not a bad idea, but you could see my opinion, that story was great! And my opinion, John was shit! I will never let that go. I'm so pissed off by that. It drives me crazy. There was no drama this about here. For fuck's sake. Like, what's the drama that stupid idea we're gonna buy from Bendis? A whole idea that no one must have included. I want young and I can know what I want. But I get it because some stupid idea I don't get why. It's just impudent stupid. Continue. Yep. And buttons will be a danger to the world. Oh, now you're crazy at that idea? What you got back in this idea back in 2018? I don't get your logic. What the fuck? Also, all this stuff been reversed. Thank God. Well, except for one. And that's the idea my bigger John. But shit! You guys would tell me don't eat up John at the very beginning and you guys refuse. I think it's a bad idea. Stop flip-flopping! Who cares? I'll do a lamb with that shit later. Okay, scrap that. I did so much lamb on eat up John at the very beginning. Since it's first start, I don't know where to go. I'm so pissed off. 5 years later, still in this shit. It's driving me crazy. I don't know. I don't know where to go, and I'm so pissed off and so enraged that I'm still in this shit show. Continue. Yep. Here's that quote. In the world. Over at Batman, a big portion of readers felt completely alienated when DC teased the mail about Catwoman in the 50th issue. Or did you read the story at the last minute? Many Spider-Man fans said that they fear the current example of Many Spider-Man feels like a big, protracted reminder of everything that's gone wrong with the heroes in One More Day. Oh, now you bring in One More Day? Why did you bring it up before? I don't get, you know what? Whatever. You might find to say that I hate Zebo's Spider-Man to drive me same again. It's not Zebo's fault. No. This is more editorial fault. And if I ever do meet Zebo again, I do want to talk to him again because, well, I do want to talk to him about his run. Maybe not be hostile or be enraged. But I know this is not fault. This is more editorial fault. More editorial is so shit right now that's not fun to talk about. Continue. Yep. Because Zebo makes Spider-Man be that one big track and remind everyone has gone wrong with the heroes in One More Day. And said that other readers maybe in the commitment to Spider-Man and the other comments that fall good should be a marriage. If anything, foreign financial support beyond comments that do what readers like makes it more likely for other books to follow suit. A lot of people did that, myself included. I supported Lee Neal Bowers. I supported as a Spider-Girl, my big time Spider-Man Parker. I also supported the Rebirth as the Superman. I supported those books for years. And what I get in return? A big F you I did Marvel with a full all that good stuff for crap. And so much fun by the prize element. Again, this is not actually what form and voted more chose bullshit. But I know where that go. Again, I'm so pissed off with like a period, so shit. That is me. Wait for the record, this article I'm in the air right now with the Spider-Man card running a more recent issue. It doesn't really help. It's not worth it trying to think later. I'll probably do that shit, but honestly, that doesn't matter. Continue. Yep. Mention Spider-Man in the comics. It's a part of our good supermarket. If any foreign financial support band calling to do what we is right makes them more likely for us to follow suit. While the fan acceptance on major titles considered to be hit or miss, lesser known books consider to struggle to reach people. The reason why that ain't a problem yet is because, well, there's no marketing. Like, I feel like there's no marketing between a book, because after this book having a marketing well, we will never in this situation right now. Continue. Yep, fan acceptance on major titles consider to be hit or miss, lesser known books consider to struggle to reach people. Sorry if I'm misinterpreting these words. It's hard to read on nowhere, but I know what that means. Whatever. Yeah. Nowhere was this more true in recent years than DC's New Way to Hero initiative. The basic concept up here was to create a slew of new titles aimed at prospective new readers, find new hero and all with A-list talent. The story Ian borrowed directly from all formulas to try and appeal to readers from both publishers. Yet the effort fell flat. Despite positive fan reaction for every tale and imprint, these series were actually returned to foreign for classic 80s style comic fans, ditching modern tropes in favor of action adventure. While fans would demand their pull always better reflect the genre, they let the new hero and other efforts get fallen into obscurity. Wait, you're playing as the lead why that failed? I think a bunch of bubble. That thing failed because the other tale went out to industry. The only good book we have in New Hero goes sideways, and the Terrifics. That's it! Those ones were good. Everything else was just so goddamn boring and not interesting. Like, damn it with the engine concept element. That was a basic Hulk book that went crush and burn and went down a little bit because they don't know what the Morgan Patino's characters. Like, the New Day Hero with a goddamn fury, but it just crashed and burned. Like, that's why it failed. Like, I can do a video about that shit, but I don't do a video day. Which, for the record, I may do a video about New Day Hero in a future topic video, or maybe do a video about that in the future if I have a good chance. But honestly, the reason why this failed is because it was doomed from the start. Even they said doomed from the start. Like, I feel like you're misinterpreting the history, guy, like you're doing this. Like, you're misinterpreting the history in order to explain your narrative. I don't know. This being so stupid. Doesn't matter. Continue. Yep. Russian known comments have what people want. Yep. As people criticize and some cases boycott major comics, there was an opportunity for some small books to gain those disaffected readers. Unfortunately, this never really materialized. No shit, Sherlock. Why didn't you bring that before? We even never injured. It's already out of your mother's books, damn it! That's the problem right now. Never gonna need a hill, never got that bullshit. It'll be more scary, there's no marketing behind it. It was doomed with a start. You said something you ought to go doomed with a start. Is that Mr. Neal? I'm kinda confused what the fuck you're talking about. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Continue. Yep. Unfortunately, this never really materialized. When people vented their frustration on getting something at the forefront, most of the readers never considered checking DC is a Terrifics, which used the FX formula and was running at the same time. In fact, the Terrifics was arguably the best Fantastic Four comic on the market since Hickman's run, despite not even being a Marvel series. Those who criticized the tail end of Tom King's Batman didn't necessarily check out shit like Daredevil. I took a shit like Daredevil. I believe that was a great book. That book was fantastic. It made Batman to the fun and did way better than what Tom King's Batman ever did. But they had a brain that was smart. Yes, that book did went after the comic sideways into Devil's Reign. But again, that story was more of a Daredevil story, not a Daredevil event. And a Daredevil event, it didn't really affect a lot of characters. It affected that shit, it meant nothing. Which, that's a moral problem itself, not a Daredevil problem. Who cares? Didn't matter. Continue. Devoted moral fans who hope to see how people are gonna make their chance to send messages by fucking family men titles Superman action comics. I support the Superman action comic for years when we were having an amazing book. I support that book. That book succeeded after the Bendis failed. That book is great. I sent a message and I bought every single issue when it came out. Yes, I bought digital, I admit that, but honestly, I don't care, it's a great story. I bought all the trade for God's sake. I bought the omnibus. I bought all the books. Don't Mr. Neal. I feel like you're misinterpreting what you're saying. Who cares? Well, then again, I'm just one guy here over here, so honestly, Maybe I could be wrong with that. Maybe people didn't check the book out. I checked the book out, and they were made medallic, and they did everything I wanted for a superhero story. Done right! But I got it. My brain had to kill them and Super Nintendo both on the kid this day. Wow. Before the ate that bullshit. I never want that girl John Super Nintendo. No, that is me. I support this book, baby. I support your book, and I will never, ever let go to my big head and let that go. More than the shit of Spider-Man, but you know about that shit. Continue. Yep. It's important to give everyone a chance and be patient. But the other point where dissatisfied should be is the coward for trying something new. Some fans have a tendency to project their frustration with a single comment onto the entire publisher. Or onto the entire industry. Whether it's complaints or not enough action, the development hill, or excessive events. Wait. Stop. This time over a hit piece. The more I think about it, it is a hit piece. No shit, Sherlock. People complain about excessive events because more keep doing events. That's a problem, not a solution. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, this is more angry ways than they critique with a plan. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Continue. Yep. One is complete negative action, the development original events. Some readers just take a step back from comment altogether when the figure tales frustrate them. Between them, Marvel and DC have 100 titles in print at any given time. Of course, Spider-Man, Batman, and X-Men grab the most readers. Arguably 100 Batman comics when they're at their best. These comics manage to sell impressively well amidst fan outrage. However, at the same time, comics almost universally praised by readers on critics or can perform too poorly to stay in print. This Saturday was the case with Robin Daly and Brian Hitchens Hawkman. Getting not long about that Saturday. That Hawkman book was so good. It was such a great book. I didn't want that book. Like, what the hell? I still put me on that book. I got canceled. What the fuck? Continue. Admittedly, some readers that were once action-packed adventure comics have become too bogged down in decompression. While decompressed storytelling is good for world building, it's often a bad thing for action fans and can lose fan interest quickly, especially in books known for done-in-one stories. Yet the formula of short stories hasn't left either company. Yep, and continues to be found in periods like Titans, Superman, and Venom. Venom right now is kind of a mess right now. I don't know what the fuck they're reading, but that story is so confusing I hit my brain. The current book by PJ and Joshua Williamson are both good. That book is fantastic. That book is amazing. Actually, coming to book great. I never get to the book amazing. The battle story but they've been in quality. It's a mess. To be fair, that's not enjoying anyone's fault. No. The backstory is actually good. Well, two stories are good in that story. The Young John and Super Nintendo was there for Dan Jugger's meeting, and the other story by with Stewart was good. The Power story is garbage. Don't read the Power story. You don't too much. After Venom is a mess. It's just hard to read. I don't go on Venom anymore. I'm just confused. What the fuck is happening in that book? It's so confusing. I just got lost. It's just so confusing to hurt my brain. It's such a what the fuck. Adding time to Venom was never a good idea. It's just a mess. Continue. To go with the Midnight Hawkman, the quiet and superhero story at any, it's running with only selling around 50% copy at its low point. Whether the issue is marketing events or second tier hero, the overwhelming consistent untitled storytelling points to a book that is casualty of readers who avoid new stories. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Huh? What do you mean it's a casualty of readers avoiding new stories? What? That's not entirely true. What are you talking about? What? God, it's so stupid. This is getting way too confusing. You know what? Let's cut the shit. This is way too long. They all just say, quote, creator on FC Comics. Yep. In comics, create talented and important at delivering strong stories, as characters are. Though many readers like to think themselves as Batman fans first, and action creator Jeff Johns can turn them into lifelong Green fans. Like a creator like Steve Gerber can come along and try to side with leadership with Mr. Ben never commit a duck detective. Very few industry titans get their start on media titles. They earn their way to the top on obscure ones. In fact, virtually every era of comics had shared niche comics that overshadowed the one quality of their respective publishing biggest heroes. The Cameron Instant Paradox comic were created on these comics and now with more clear freedom and a distinct style of a more editorial A-list book. This can be why so many when so many small titles end up being the most stylish and unique. Yet building out dedicated fans of the strangest teams and heroes. For DC in particular, it can sometimes feel like extra story arcs get pushed by the Black Label stories rather than the main continuity. While both publishers have the same problem in events, the ironic thread of the least talked about comic continues to be the one with the best stories has. Unfortunately, continued. However, readers can change this by being way more open to new stories and even new universes. When they freely acknowledge that the fan favorite title isn't doing it for them anymore. This sounds like a hippies, plain simple. This seems like they don't want to criticize us readers instead of actually criticizing the actual work itself. I don't like this. This is getting way too much more pissed off. It's so stupid. Continue. Finally, the other cycle. Comic needs derivative stories. Not talking about that. Just because readers' favorite comic isn't as bad doesn't mean readers should desert comics altogether. No shit, Sherlock. It shouldn't even mean dropping that comic from their poet if they want to maintain a continuous run. Yep. If the book is shit, will me the band or will we just drop that book and move on and let the book around here but the book is shit? Money or money, guys. Spider-Man's so bad that people are not reading that book and people won't read my last book. Unless I'm clear that book is good. We're in the ASM. And then a shit showing now, and it won't fix this on the edge and get the shit out the ass and makes my move forward. Now I go backwards. Don't tell me that book. That's why the book is so shit and so garbage and insanity. It's so stupid in my brain. What the fuck? I don't get that wanted. Whatever. Continue. Sharing down the comic from the poet, they want to maintain a continuous run. However, it should be seen as an opportunity to try something new. Whether from the same publisher or its competition. The indie comic scene offers plenty of variety, including the occult detective world of Hellboy, the horror themed superhero Spawn, or the golden age sci-fi hero of Black Hammer. Some of these comics take what Marvel and DC do so well and do it even better. Rather than passively buying series you hope will improve, regardless of the quality, actively buying series that show what fans want from comics and the way to go. Publishers take note of what sells and what earns hype, and will capitalize on it to beat the competition. That is, if they see success in it. No shit, Sherlock. Typically, when one company drops the ball, the other seems to pick it up. Sometimes by mere happenstance. A good example of this recently happened DC comic Elvin Peacemaker at Hardboy Vigilante right on the time Marvel trying to move away from the Liam and we went Punisher. Likewise, Marvel, Open Logan, and Maestro have been brilliant spin the older heroes. DC attempt to go back to the world Dark Knight Returns have floundered. For DC fans of the retired hero trope, mid-grain DC comics could have opened up to a whole new world. I don't get that one. Oh wait, they'll find the sequel Dark Knight Returns. They want the sequels. Okay, for the record, Dark Knight Returns is a great story. It's a great story. Dark Knight again is a horror sequel. Dark Knight Master Race, not that great either. But honestly, let's be real, out of all the 3 sequels, or maybe 4 sequels, because Gorgon's another mess itself. The only good sequel we got was probably the Master Race and Kojima, even though that take what it would have been Frank Miller, that's way more Brian as well. And Frank Miller did help, but Frank Miller already wrote some stories in the backup story for during the Master Race. I don't know. It was kind of a meta story. Doesn't matter. Continue. Yep. All creative industries go through eras where they become captive to the tropes and themes that define them. However, decompression, slice of life, and deconstruction taking over titles for time doesn't mean all writers telling in the same stories. More than that, comics are always telling a wide range of stories. In action comics, we have high fantasy meets science fiction and plenty of action. In Blade, they have great mature horror action, Nightwing takes a more hard live action approach to the superheroes. Here are the fan other examples. Action comics, that's been good. That's been on and bad and mid-grade. That's been high fantasy science, but that's been science fiction, but that's been smart and not what it is. Blade, I heard Blade's been good. I heard Blade's been good. But Nightwing, not so much. It's boring. No, seriously. We have not been any story. Nothing has not been any story since it's been Tom Taylor. What are you talking about? That number was not gonna bore even know it's happening. Again, never get out of your look, I never get the kind of person I do a meme someday, but actually, God almighty, his writing might be in the main because I'm good since I'm insane. When Sonic Hill gave me a garbage book. Not that it didn't die, but Sonic Hill was a train wreck. It is a great book, I'll reach and watch it right behind it. Continue. Yeah, even the two main Batman Decepticons have distinct styles and tones. In fact, where we had hoped to see some of the elements show up in the current polls, they could get a much richer exploration of their favorite genres by picking up new talent that go all in. Okay? Where are you going with this? It's getting way too confusing. Continue. Finally, the importance of trying new comics. Comic fan base encompasses a wide variety of customers. When some people read comics exclusively for one title, others try to keep up with the entire universe as best they can. The average customer is somewhere in the middle, buying issues is tired on a constant basis and a creative of something new. In a world where fan criticism is the biggest hero in all the rage, customers fucking their purchasing power by investing in comics that give them what they want could make their voices heard. Readers who could see comics that feel true safe could jump on buying every blade and show them mature horror comic had legs. Fans who criticize comic superhero stories for not higher stakes could try to peek at their action comics. I own Peek at the Action Comics. It's a good story. What are you talking about? Who cares? Yep. Being locked in the same time regarding quality can only lead to more disappointing stories. No shit. This generally construed at the idea that readers should just drop me the title and only buy small ones. If a customer is happy with their polish, there's no reason to change that, but trying something new is always healthy. Most experienced readers will acknowledge that following the creative change rather than the character can reach a much more satisfying experience. As a fan, these stories are all subjective, and when readers buy a story they like, it's more effective than grabbing by the story they hate. Exercising their purchasing power, build up new characters, turn strong into superstars, and prove the market value of the element people like rather than read all of the IP recognition. Yep, and nothing wrong in the show. So yeah, after that long article, I think what's my conclusion about this? I don't get what you're talking. Okay, I get what you're talking about, but there's a lot more acting more into all of that that they kind of missed between the big two. But the big two themselves need to fix themselves. I think that doesn't know every now and then. But honestly, it's a lot more complicated, a lot more confusing than people think. They didn't tell anymore with the soda stuff. But honestly, it's pretty kind of more hippie than what that's. This is what hippies, for instance, instead of bringing out anymore with the big publishers, they want to bring out the other way to believe that we can't try and tell with that's the bullshit. But that's just me. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to show. So yeah, what they would more with these really trying new titles. That's what they say. I think actually it's kind of a complicated answer that question. But in my opinion, I say yes. But in my opinion, DC also need to be better marketing their books way more than doing talking shit. But that's just me. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, more of these should be better really trying to talk and they wouldn't mind. See, tell me now. Yeah, I know. My follow. As you all know by now, I'm GG Mod. This is my favorite mod and of the man in the man of the US. So, I love the more these here going up, my favorite man going up, and I do love these characters. Don't be scared, if I come even more decent, well, I gotta say this. Oh, wait. Complete quite a very green message and it's not fun to read. JS Clay, whatever again is nightmare. What's out the main curse? It's probably been so shit that Batman been so goddamn so insane, so bad. The X-Men book done well computing and it's kind of all the place and you're not gonna make it could be a mess. Finally, they've been trying to get back the shit to get funny because we're going fall back funny and felt like that's been good so far. For the record, I did read the new Jean Grey book and surprised that Jean Grey was actually good. I'm not kidding. That Jean Grey was actually good. I'm actually shocked we were going to the story. You have to end the story. So yes, it's more time-telling nonsense, but honestly, with that type of story, Jean Grey just trying to figure out how to avoid help God into at the same meeting. The result at the end is a disaster, but I think we all know that it's kind of eventually. So, honestly, out of all the X-Men books we had this year, that's way better than the current, okay, not current stuff, that's way better than the last thing we had about the X-Men. It's been pretty good. There's some good books out there. Like, X-Force been good at it, but I got bad trap on it. The main action book, I think the main action book, I didn't buy a bad trap, we had the fallbacks, and there's been good out there. I'm not saying all of them are than good books. That being said, it's still not perfect, and it's still a mess, and I don't know what's going on out there with X-Men when we don't. I know some are going X-Men, but it's kind of confusing. Now, with all that said, though, do I agree everything about the article? Do I agree everything about the article accurate? Do I believe 100% of why Marty be really trying to tell? Do I agree the article? No, I don't agree the article completely because at some of the point it's very, very, very confusing and very, very contradicting. What do I mean by that? Well, what they say about the New Age Hero stuff. When they say New Age, and they say the basic content was how to create new story, new titles, aim at perspective, and new info on the heroes. Which again, that was a bad idea. That could work. The problem with New Age Hero Man before it was bad timing, bad marketing. And plus the reason why that book actually failed, because well, that initiative failed because well, none of the kids out there were kind of interesting. The only show that was good part of that initiative was the Terrifics. And that's it. That was the only book that's good. Everything else, not so much. It's so disappointing and boring and just going not that interesting. For example, one title that was kind of disappointing was Brimstone. Yeah, if you don't know who that character is, he's bad Ghost Rider ripoff. That's all you know. He's a Ghost Rider ripoff, and it didn't really work. It failed miserably. But didn't you guys say it was doomed to fail from the start? It was a doomed idea. So I don't get it. What it? You're playing at the lead why this failed? Man, or mine, I knew it always failed because well, it didn't really work because no one gave a damn about the new characters. My seven cool. The one guy give a damn about new hero sideways and damage. That's it. I didn't give a damn about Silencer. I didn't give a damn Brimstone, and I didn't give a damn about that team, the Immortals. The Immortals? I forget. It's been so damn long. God, I read that book. I just get confused. You get my point. My point, you know, I was kind of a good idea. It was just the execution was really not that great all over the place. Which is kind of sad, because it had potential, but the execution was just so disappointing and that's really not interesting. Like, that's the reason why it failed. That's why it didn't work. It didn't really succeed because, well, no one gave it that much characters. The one character I gave them was the Terrifics. And that's it. For the record, the Terrifics was a great storyline, a great team that should never, ever been cancelled. It was a great book that kept going, but that is me. Look, I go on a white troop, actually not see my movie all day kind of shit. I didn't really talk about my movie all day, but suffice to say, it is kind of disappointing going to see more these days, kind of disappointing. Oh yeah, they are jumping out, you know, at Warsaw, that book is fantastic, Warsaw, the main saga, the meeting, and one of the best to do kind of years. War Saga helps the Superman one, Seneca was crap. New point. Well, I go on about the article with Frank will be all day, but suffice to say, this article made some good points, but also raised some more questions and as the kind of contradict itself completely happy with some statements. What do I mean by that? Well, when they said we admitted Chan following the main channel actually made Action Comics, which, for the record, I call bullshit on that because a lot of people might say that for the very comics by Action Comics. Both books of attention we read more million bands and a fun. What the fuck are you talking about? I support that book when they began. I still support this day. Those two books will succeed because Bendis actually messed up anything else, so bad beats one cent. Okay, scratch that. These were 4 Bendis. These were 2 fucking on that point, Sandy, but you get my point. I said it before, saying in the book of that was smart. I don't know what they're doing. Bendis fucking on that point saying that was still doing the damage, and then damage control to figure out how Bendis broke. It took but a year to fix the Bendis broke. I was still doing the after when it's all garbage. But again, I'm not going to put Bendis for this shit. No, just more as you doing with the trilogy. Did not help as well. They all fucking me up. But I also maintain that those variant books succeed because they were smart and they had a brain. Heck. Like, for the record, I support Iron from one time. I support both Action Comics reboot in my opinion and both Superman reboot because both books actually support after giving number one if Superman didn't have a family. And it worked. Both books were inside their brain was smart as they knew what the hell they're doing. And my personal opinion was DC movie had a decade because both Superman went down of a great way for Tomasi and Dan Jurgens. These books I support 100%. I support all the books when they began at the movie, but it was fantastic and one of the greatest stories. They were great. Bendis came in and he fucked him so badly, so when we done the damage, and God almighty, I go on how bad Bendis Superman was, but frankly, I've been down over so much time it's just driving me crazy, and God almighty, it was not worth my going through all the hell. Jesus Christ, this was a bad idea from the beginning. Bendis was sweating and fucking me up to the point we had to take all the shit, and I'll do all the damage, and I'll do all the damage. I have to get rid of all the garbage, and I want to make the super book look good again. The super book all good again, Bonnie, after so much bullshit. The main super I made one time by talking about it from back to basic. I come with the media, by the way. But every day I sent a cut train wreck, eventually I'm a failure, and do what's going on. Look, I got all bad in this book, I got go bad of Tom Turner book film maybe, but we really did. But I support both Burke, I don't know what you're talking about, and I always support both Burke from the day I die. They Bill Graham and that thing. I don't know what they're talking about, and you want to do what they say. We said message about talking to fans, and I should be acting on it, which is bullshit, because I support it from the very beginning. What the fuck are you talking about? It's so confusing, I don't get it. Look, maybe I need to put more myself into it, I can admit that, but honestly, I support this book. I sent a message while I created the Marvel. I'm saying for years that we need people to move forward. I sent a message to create Spider-Man all the time. I said, man, do we need a bell with a great banana story telling about a great book? I don't know what you're talking about. If Marvel was smart, they would pull that trigger. They're your future boys, everybody, they're idiots. Heck. Like, a lot of people, myself included, want Peter to be a dad. They want people to move forward and to be able to move forward. We need a bell there, but God say I was great, but that doesn't run. Even though I know the first was with Dan Struggle, but honestly, it's ignored. First, we actually the Greg, not Greg, you know, the one who wrote Gary Conway, yeah, my bad, Gary Conway, but a lot of people actually love this book. I loved it. I supported Gary Conway's story and made it into a great book. The time jump happened because, well, stupid happened, and then the book went hell, and again, that's not Conway's fault, no, I took over the book, and that's when the book went to hell, which, for the record, I don't blame the writer who wrote that book. I don't. I think the book was fine, but it just wasn't the same. I remember from one time. I think not really right. We knew it was a good book, but God Almighty, that age was a very bad idea. Just kind of like do it. I mean, stupid. But again, it wasn't anyone's fault. More bullshit. They sabotaged the book themselves, and we went into the win now. I said I was gonna everyone to move forward the character, and I mean it. A lot of people, myself, want people to move forward to be a dad. Spider-Man prove it. Of course, Spider-Man prove it. It's at the kind of soul that will refuse the poison. But anyway, if people are too old, that means we can't eat it. He is the leader. Maybe we can say what? But no! A lot of people magically want people to move forward and not go backwards. We're tired of shit. I'm tired of garbage and main ASM. It's so bad. It's not fun to read anymore. This book is shit because one of my bad writer I fucking... Okay, that's not entirely true because one of the server Nick Spender with the guy who wrote that for great. Someone ought to go writer. I know that was going to good book. She wrote the Hellion with a great story. And I'm not going to I don't want to blame it entirely. It's not entirely fault. It's more monetary. It's monetary in general because they don't fuck anything up. I know that was going he wrote this before. But God almighty, this is not actually it's more editorial in that stupidity because they believe people should be single. Which is bullshit for a reason. More baby boy died and it was smart and though I didn't move forward with his life. And it's married. That's when people want to read. Not this. No, or this shit. No one wants to read this garbage. Or this. No one wants to read any of this shit. This bad. Okay, that shit that doesn't count. But you my point. My point is, I go on like Spider-Man books are shit. But finally, that's the top I've been saying for years at this point. I'm just tired. I'm tired of garbage. I'm tired of I'm just tired of shit. I know where to go. People don't want it. We want this. This good. This bad. You mean point. I go on why I'm always so stupid, but we'll be all day. Heck. Like for fuck's sake. A lot of people actually include one main voices in many more humans. Of course the Spider-Man did it. It's just more kind of so pig and stupid because they that people should not be married with this bullshit for other people wanted one main voices to make more humans. I wanted to exist as a good character. Even Luke themselves and after made by the good character should move forward in the comics. Like, it's not that hard. It's easy. It's not that hard. It's easy and simple. Just for some reason, more comics are so ping and stupid in their ways because everybody should be single. Which is bullshit. That doesn't work. We tried that plan. It failed. Miserably. I go on why the main comic shit before you real day. But people want more of this. Not more of this shit. You get my point. Look, I go on why makes me bad with your day, but frankly, that's not the point I just argued whole. But frankly, We would not be in this situation if Marvel said that as it would have. Move forward, not backward. That's the publishers themselves problem, not us. That's me. But I the article. Do I believe Edinburgh Article is legit? Do I believe Edinburgh Article is legit? In some ways, yeah, in some ways, no. It's kind of a 50-50 at the end, 50-week coin toss. Because, yeah, the indie said that they good shit. I mean, but indie does some indie goes and good. However, people recommend there are some bad indie comics. And, I eat the birds of both. Some indie comics out there are no enough good. So it's like Youngblood. With Youngblood, I know that's a bad example. I know that but the thing that people have to try to love what I build, even though I don't like try to love it, because again, I never met the guy, and the guy, I think that's guy, I don't know, I never met him, I do want memes today, but, despite that, I know, the guy actually is passionate with comics, and you know what, I'll give him a credit, okay, dude, Love What I Build is a passionate guy, and I do give him actually all the praise for doing that work, and the guy passionate with comics, good for him, glad he passed this. His work may be not been good, but you know, as he passionate about the shit he writes and draws, even a drawing I think really not great, but honestly, that's not what I'm gonna. Well, point is, it's kind of 50-50 coined up between publisher and creator, and honestly, that's a whole topic in itself we will day. But as far as that shit concerned, that is a mess in hell. I know what talking about shit, but frankly, it's a mess, and I don't know what talking about. Look, regarding feelings, you know what? Do I believe everybody article say yes and no? I do agree in joining the comedy. Okay, not the right story. That is kind of true. I do agree create a bill or script that are true. But at the same time, though, you guys are some bad books out there in general. I think that can be so bad that people get pissed off and angry. Like, it's not just the lead themselves, it's more than seeing the affect themselves well. Because we're in a bad spot right now because, well, the industry is so fucked to the point where it's insane, it's hard to talk into because it's a mess. Look. This is a whole problem in itself, and finally, this is a whole topic, and so why industry need to affect themselves, but I already did my video about the industry itself, and I don't want to do another video, but I did my last video about that actually 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I forget, it's been so damn long with damn time flies, but, you get my point. Look, this article I made is kind of more hippie itself, more big my but I thought as a criticism concern, they do make a good point, but there's some bad points as well, so examine that don't make fucking sense. Like, they believe that the whole thing, right, is among the men sucking to kill Owen gets down and entire story, turn the book that kind of read to avoid new stories. That may be true, but it's not just us readers' fault, it's more than somebody they feel the read obscure characters. When they get obscure characters shot, they keep getting like D-list creators who don't know what they're doing and that's when they'll fall apart. I'm not saying all way to bad. No, there's a good way out there. Like, Grant Morrison out there unknown at the writer. And he came out there on top. So did New Gaiman. New Gaiman had to start out there with a skill with Sandman, and they had been tactic. Like, there are some good creators out there. The problem with the big two refuse to hire creators, because they believe, I think they believe the ultimate like a good idea, which is not. It's a bit of a more message to itself that it's just a correct the fuck that it's just a complete mess. And frankly, that is actually more complicated, but I'm not the expert on that shit, so honestly, it's a very 50-50 coin toss. Look, bottom line, John, boy, all concerned, it's a very complicated subject as a whole. As far as my buying situation, I think the real problem is more you need to pick themselves up doing shit stories. Stop doing bad events, stop doing bad stories. It's a good story people want. Stop putting accent in the fan base and tell a good story that all we want at the end of the day. These characters actually will make popular because they're good stories. Not bad stories they want to read. The Dale book did it great because it's a great book. So the Diamond book has been interesting, good. Even though the second comic kind of older play that not really the second comics. But the other book I went to the big two I do like. Like I said, action comics, amazing. Giant Flash book, fantastic. What's going on people? Heck. Look, the bottom line is, the comic is it's just a collectible message that's a lot more complicated. And this CBR article, my reality, well, does make sense. It also makes some damn point on what team will more DC. They feature more 7 of the books, the 7 of the create you make it free, and they feature more 7 of the good, and they keep doing the same damn mistake over the damn mistakes. And it's a collectible cover itself, but honestly, it's a mess itself. And in order to comment to fix themselves, they don't women have mistakes out doing the same damn mistake over and over, especially DC Marvel. The problem is, on my big corporations who don't give a damn, so it's a loser situation. You guys support your character like or don't and let the book as he die, so no one can win. It's a comic doing it so, but honestly, I'm not the expert in this shit. So I say, I want to get short on one day, and these all need to learn and understand, stop doing bad stories. As I mean, for the seven books so bad because they don't fucking know it. And that's not my problem with that book, about it's so shit show, but that's more to himself. It's more to what he really stop me. Bad ideas! We have an incident in now. Like I said, I hope people move forward in that backward, I want. People want to move forward in that backward. X-Men find picking so far so much bullshit, so they're finally going forward already. The Avengers are... Okay, I'm not going to Avengers right now, I don't remember, because I don't read Avengers Age, I don't know what time I know on that book. But anyway, point. Bottom line is, there are some good books out there that are good, and there are bad books out there that are bad. It's people stop so when the bad books, we would not be interested in now. That's the main point we have doing now. As for reading Saga, the big problem, what CBI said, wanted to be really trying new titles. That part is legit, but then there's all comic and Digimon refuse to read the title because he read Black Rainbow book, and that, I know, it's so, but they do bring a bad idea about mistakes. They don't want to make mistakes, that's my problem with the title as a whole. It's just a mess. It's just a comic as a whole, and honestly, this feels getting way too long to really plan. So, for my budget concern, I'm just gonna waste the Andrew more version. I've put it doing on now with some other books. So, one of my advice, read indie stuff, or read some good books out there I just didn't want to good. Don't support the bad books. Support the good books and be good, but support people that acting on it good. Well, support I think more Tomasi. Support the way that you support Dender acting on, so support acting good book like Dender acting on my movie good fantastic and make the back story. Support people that acting on other good. Support the way you support and see what happens and see what turns out. Like we have to do a Spartacle, we watch one. That's one of the fantastic book. Read that book as well. I go on people, but frankly, this video ain't going with the plan. So as far as my points are concerned, I just hope that plan worse didn't get better and worse. Let's see what we see. I prefer the comment into the whole. Yeah, that's way too big game for me. I can pick that shit. But that's concerned. It's a lot more complicated, a lot more confusing, but for my part, as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna wait to see how it's. Look, I want to think about it worse, but see what happens. After the last day economy, New 52 feet still all the examples. The news that got bad, bounty, that's the news I don't know camera itself, but that didn't matter. It didn't matter that shit, so we should never see. I don't talk. I think it's but in conclusion. Then I bought why Martin did be bad for you trying to take. What Martin did be trying to take. Again, their words, not mine. I'm just a messenger. Gee, I've been writing engine article news the whole. You like to hate it. Also, if you want Twitter, please subscribe my channel for 2 stars. Please do the battle kind of album song story. Please like the channel. Okay, video. Long game. The story. See ya. Like one game, Superman Barry, one game, Spider-Man Parker, and one game after you get so big with the ball. And DC Mall, we pick a pretty something bad stories and see them there. But again, like I said before, there's a good book out there. Like read about what's coming out of the meeting. Read the Superman acting on the good. Just a pretty good book to be good from there. But me. Hey, we'll talk. The one about with more we're trying to tell it. Again, they were not mine. We don't. See that in the English news. Please get the ball kind of song. So if you'd like to read the cast, share it on the web, we have the channel out, subscribe to the channel, and you know us. See ya. Bye, one good story. Well, did you stop doing bad? You stop. Bye.